my keyboard down. Who'd think it? Oh. Hello everyone, and sorry for the very bad mouse or not. I should say mouse placement. The placement of the camera. I don't really have a great desk where you can see everything from over top view, so I'm doing something a bit different. And we are opening Pokemon cards today because I got a bunch of Pokemon cards. Because there was a sale at my work for any type of trading cards, you get 20% off, and then believe it or not, of all places, like TikTok had like a huge sale. Boxes that were like $50 were $20. So I was like, you know what? I want to treat myself a bit, especially with tax returns and among other things. So I decided to buy Pokemon cards because I do some light collecting. Usually I do like Digimon cards, but today I wanted to do Pokemon. Hand reveal time. I don't really like all my body parts. I usually feel bad about my hands the most because there's a few scars on them. But yeah, we'll get a hand reveal. Today I have a bunch of normal packs, but the one thing I have that I saw that I really wanted, because I do a bit of research, is I hope this doesn't do bad with the camera, is okay, I will pick up the camera gently, is the Elite Trainer box with Silver Tempest, because it has a bunch of different Vulpix cards, because Vulpix is one of my favorite Pokemon. Especially the lone Vulpix is I love Vulpix and Ninetales a lot. They're easily my top 5 Pokemon all the time. And the lone was yep, that's it right there. But one of the first official plushes I ever got is Build-A-Bear did a plush thing where they did different Pokemon, and they had a Vulpix one, and I bought the Vulpix. It's literally the biggest. It's literally the biggest Pokemon plush I have. I have a few different ones like Pikachu, some of the EV evolutions, but that's the biggest thing. I don't know how to cut this, so I'm using one card as the thing, because you're supposed to cut the cards in a certain way. I think you're supposed to do 3 from the back, or it's 2 from the back. So that's because when you open a pack, it is this, but you're supposed to cut it in a way where, because the back 2 cards is basic energy and one of those code cards. So we'll go from there. Krognok, which is actually one of my I had such a weird thing. When I first saw this Pokemon, I was so against it. But once I actually saw the Pokemon show where it was a Pokemon of Team Rocket, or no, it was Team Rocket. It was a Rowan and Brock's Pokemon. I immediately was like, "Yo, I'm on board. Great Pokemon." We got one new mouse Pokemon. I think it's supposed to be the new the low end version of Pikachu. Not that bad. Actually, a great Kirlia artwork. Also, by the way, for those who know me, though, and if I know your address, if any of these cards, unless I say hey, that's going right in my deck, feel free to message me and I'll send them out to you possibly. Maybe I'll do a little postcard. Give you a little card that you'll like. Switch. Driftblim. By the way, for those who don't know Pokemon, Drifloon is one there's Pokemon entries with very scary Pokédex entries, and Drifloon was always one, because Drifloon was oh yeah, it picks up kids and carries them out, carries them into the sky, and it's what the fuck. Even this one, so it's always a weird one. Nest Ball. Oh, here's a good one. Patricio. I love this Pokemon. This was one of the Pokemon when it first came out. It was on my team for a while. Till I believe it's the same generation as Luxray, Luxio, and all of them. Then I replaced it with that. We got Lechonk with a kind of a graphic. I hope you guys can see it. It has that little design with it. Not bad. Also, one of the Pokemon I fell in love with this new generation. If I get the newest Pokemon game, it's probably going to be right on my team. It's going to be right on my team. Just seeing a crying pig is just you know what? You have to be in there. Quaxley. Again, with a little design, you can see the water. So a nice little hollow. And then, I don't know how to say it. Arbolivia. It looks like a tree. Like never, don't know that one. I don't know the newest generation too much. And then if anyone wants these like cards, like if they do the online thing, feel free to take the codes. I don't use them. I never do. But so the individual packs I have, which are the Scar and Violet, I am just learning how to cut the right way because you're supposed to cut in like I think the back two you're supposed to put to the front. So the best card of that pack, whether it be uncommon rare or like one of the good ones, it's supposed to be like the last card. So we'll do that this time. The last two cards, I will cut to the front. So we got the basic energy, the code. If anyone wants the code, yeah, anyone. If anyone messages me and they want the code, I'll send them the code, or they can claim it here. Nice little slowpoke. Oh, for those who love slowpoke, check your local targets. They have like large size Pokemon, about like the size of like your pillow, and they have like Eevees right now is one. Pikachu naturally, but the one that surprised me, we have Slowpoke plushes. I remember putting a picture of that in my server, and it's just like of all the Pokemon, Slowpoke. But like, it's the right body type, like to be like a really nice pillow. If we're gonna be honest. All right. Ooh, this one has to be one of the new ones. Watroll, Watroll or Watroll. Zangoose. Another Croagnock. Krog, Croagnock. Staraptor. Always nice. I always love the starting bird Pokemon. Always kept them for a while on my team, Pidgey and everything. They're kind of like my fly Pokemon till I get like a really cool one. Wugtrio. I don't like the new Diglett Wugtrio design. I like this like long fin form just is really weird. Judge. Not great. We got a Magikarp with like a little water design. I like the design of this. I like the little like we got like a little little lighthouse. I always like when you get to see background stuff for Pokemon and other ones. Um, got ourselves a little concher with, I think that's how you say name, like a little shrimp lobster thing. Really nice little design. And then we got, it looks like our slightly hollow Palmot. You can see it like in the back, like a little border hollow, which is really nice. Actually, I should be careful. I said something on my bed. I'm like, that's a loose cap. I should not. All right. I wish there was like easy way for me to open these packs without you guys hearing it. I should have done that beforehand. But I didn't want to spoil anything for me. All right. And then we'll cut to the front. All right. We got another code. If anyone wants the code. Basic energy. Oh, this is like right up May's alley right here with this kind of Pokemon. It looks like a little like walking like cactus. Caspa Kid. Potion card. Buzzle, however you say it. I always like the little ferrets. And we got a Nurse of a Energy Retrieval, Nurse Scaraptor. Not a pack I like too much with a lot of these tools. Electric Generator. Another Wug Trio. Oh, here's one that's very interesting because we got like tools and a trainers with like the hollow. Professor Research. So we got like a little, I guess like a normal type hollow that they're doing with these. And then a Energy Search with the same thing. And then a NDD. In search of happy feelings such as joy and gratitude, NDD bustles around taking diligent care of Pokemon and other people. So you got that little hollow border with it as well. It's cute little. It reminds me of what's it called? I can't remember it. It's always it's a pink like Nudino, I think it's called Adino. Reminds me a lot of that, but just a different color of it. Because where that's pink, that's like purple and white right there. So far, nothing too extravagant about these packs, but not too bad either. All right. We got ourselves another code. Basic fighting energy. And potion right behind it. Seems we got like other cards there in this pack. I can already see I accidentally saw one that we already have before. And then we, of course, have our favorite ferret. Yep, I can already see other cards. Energy retrieval, Lechonk, a beach court, which actually looks like someone took a gym or like outdoor training thing facility and just put it right on top of the beach. Uh, Sandaconda. Now that's like a name for a Pokemon right there that like I can understand like why they haven't done that before. Like like a sand rattlesnake. That's something Pokemon should have done like right away. I'm surprised they haven't done it sooner. But there hasn't really been like a American, I think, zone when it comes to Pokemon. I think a lot of it's been based around like Europe. Actually, I think the closest was like Unova with like the Hollywood thing where you can make your own like Pokemon movies. Okay, which is trainer. Uh oh, interesting. Unless they what? Oh, it's a whole different thing. I was looking at this. I'm like, why is tentacle a grass type? It's toad is cool. And literally the explanation is, though it looks like a lot like tentacle, toad's is like a completely different species. Its legs may be thin, but can run at a speed of 30 miles per hour. That's interesting. I honestly thought it was a tentacle. Energy search with like the little thing. This might actually go right into my. I have a folder of my favorite Pokemon in a tin as well, and this might actually go right into it unless there's other stuff that's better tonight. Meow's Carda. I love the background for it. Let me try to hold it up better so you guys can see. But like I love like little hollow of like it's a night on the town. Like that's immediately being set aside for the time being. If something better comes up, I'll be more willing to let it go. Yeah, some of the old ones have sister species in the new gen. Even more so, they have um like it just looks like a whole like not even like a sister. Like, oh, it's a kind of different. It's like a whole different take on it. Like I like it. It caught me by surprise. Then again, I don't know the new gen so well. Okay. Another pack. All right, we got another code. Fire energy. A nice little happy Wacoco. I love how happy he is. He's probably gonna be my pick for like the new gen when I eventually play it. I just like the idea of a happy little guy. Tropius, I actually love the style of this Pokemon. It feels like a dinosaur actually, which it should be. Pokeball. Ooh, a nice little Rotom. He's just happy to be there. Exactly. It very feels like a Mari style item with the picnic basket, of course, naturally. Ooh, I like the design. This looks really cool. Bombirdier. Bombardier. Looks really cool. So far, a lot of our Pokemon cards have been like nice, but that one looks cool. We got ourselves a little Hypno. Oh shit. We got our Magneton with the little electric. I might have to cut it three, so I'll do the card before it or card after it. We got ourselves a different kind of banner with Don Dozo, but we got one of our actually one of the really rare cards, the Iron Freds EX. So like if I can, I hope I can, so you can see it. Maybe not, but there's a right around there. There's two stars where the rareness is, So they have these, some of these newer decks, they have where the big cards like the V Star Max or whatever, they have like EX cards which have like a different like hollows, almost like the eye glows as well, but the iron threads. That's a really nice one. So I'm gonna set that aside as well. I didn't expect that to see that. So I had possibly had to cut 3. I thought we'd okay, that's interesting, but at least I know. I like immediately I got to the second to last card, which was Iron Fries, and went, huh? I thought you were supposed to be last. Okay, so we'll try that for a lot of these cards and see what's going on. Again, we got the. Maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe it's just one of those. So I'm gonna do it again. Basic energy. We got a very Maya style card. We got the Skiddo, which is like a nice little happy goat. It's weird how like it like hyper focus on some of these. I wonder if it, like some of it like reads as like a face or not. We got Quaxley. We got one of the happiest like squirrels with Squovet. Squovet, just a little happy squirrel. I just wonder how like focuses sometimes. Sometimes like my like headset like or not headset, my camera like super focuses on things and like it becomes unfocused. Or if I just like close the lens and then reopen it. Charketa, which seems like a almost like a little Gundam figure, like almost like a toy figure. We got Floatzel. Got a little adorable trainer with Miriam. Actually, this is really nice right here. Lucario looking amazing, actiony. Love that. We got ourselves a nice little fishy with Alomomola. Some of these names are getting just really crazy with it. Fueco. Fuecoco. So we have the like number one, we got the little nice hollow to it. And then Corridon EX, which I think is one of the new Pokemon. I wish it's just focus a bit better, but very nice. I'm definitely saying Lucario aside because the Lucario is nice. I'm more happy about the Lucario than the EX, funny enough. Alright, now I feel like we just have to go right for the Elite Box. So it comes with a nice little player guide which tells us all about like the like how to like what comes in here, tells you about the V. So the V's, which are like nice little decorations, the V Max, which are like the best version of the card. Then the Pokemon V Star is supposed to be like the rarest. Some other stuff they have is like right now they have a bunch of low end Vulpix and Ninetales in here, so I'm really excited for that. I'm hoping I get one of them. I mostly got this box just because I want to get the Vulpix cards because there's a few of them. I think even with the basic, there's like 4 Vulpix different cards in here, stuff like that. They have Radiant Pokemon, which are nice little like art style cards. And then they give you like a what do these bunch of these cards do? So like if you want to add them to your deck or not. And they also have artwork cards, which I wouldn't mind getting. And then there's the rainbow style cards, which would be really cute and cool. I have only like one art style card, which I have Leon and Charizard. I don't know where I have that, but like that's one of my crown jewels of cards. So they give you like a little player guide and a little box for this. Alright. I'm trying to be very gentle here. So they give you a bunch of little cute little sleeves with Vulpix design that comes on the box. So these sleeves are going to be nice because I'm going to put probably the cards I get in here if there's any keepers there. Of course, in their code box. They give you like a deck of energy cards. So technically, you could just start. Yes, you're a jewel. So you could just start playing. So like give you a bunch of energy. So like you could just make a deck from this technically. There's actually some places I know where they do like drafts where they'll give you a box, like give you a bunch of these energy cards, and they give you 6 packs, and you have to make a deck from that and play. So that's pretty insane. I'm like going through everything else before we get to the packs. We actually get like little coaster. They're like thicker cards. They're of the design, which oh my god, I just captured it perfectly. I love the design of this. It's so great. They're like almost like postcard thick. They're so nice. Comes with dice with the like logo of the lead thing on one of the dies. Not excellent dice, but you know it's something. They give you like 2 counters, one for poison, one for burn. And they also give you like a little thing which is like V-Star on one side. But we got a bunch of packs. And here's hoping. The Silver Tempest cards. The goal here is to get a just one Ninetale cards or Vulpix cards. We get again in their code a Capturing Aroma, Emogo, which is a nice little cute again electric squirrels. Chimenko, which is like one of my favorite like Pokemon that would join Jesse and James. So great. We got Baneri, so we got our bunny Pokemon. I love Baneri, and I hate telling people I love Baneri because like with how like the fandom can be, if you tell people like you like Baneri or such, people are gonna like give you a weird like oh you're one of those people, and it's like I'm a I love bunny style Pokemon because I'm a bunny VTuber, so of course I want bunny Pokemon, and people always give you weird looks for it, so it's like gotta be careful. Drowsy, Spinnerack. Oh, speaking of Baneri, we got little punny, but we got a nice little design for the little punny, like little stars with it. So like that's automatically a keeper. Ooh, a nice little Arcanine. I love how fierce he looks there. I always wonder how to say it because are you supposed to say Arcanine or Arcanine? And I always say Arcanine. We got a energy, oh, this is interesting, a Quad Stone, and then a Morpeko, which, if you look carefully, in the bottom left corner and top right corner, you can see other Pokemon. I love when cards do that. Well, I think it's the same style of it, but you get what I mean. Oh yeah, Gardevoir is another one. Like, it's a problem. It's because it's the fandom. Okay, so all right. I think this is different because I feel like the cutting is different for some of these packs. But we got Chinchou. I love that Pokemon. Pharaoh Seed, Smeargle. Oh, this is very interesting. Lori will love this. So I could set aside if like someone's like if Lori's awake and someone can mention it to her. But it's a Esper, but it's like done in a knitted style. I'm gonna set that aside so because I think Lori will love to see that. So I'm gonna set that aside just so if she like gets on, like, hey Lori, look at this. Dratini as a dragon type naturally. Love that. Very cute. I love the style. Like it's out like on the beach. A Araquanid, which is supposed to be like a spider, like as a water spider with like the water design. Armaldo, basic energy. Now we got the evolvement, but we got Toxicroak. Actually, for a while, I remember in online play, this Pokemon was broken. So was Grey Ninja. They were just so powerful. Gets ourselves a Jinx with a very different art style compared to everyone else. It's like a bit more like Picasso-y. Best way to call it. Like the whole background's like Picasso-y. And then a Toxapex or Toxapex. It's hard to figure out what it's called there. All right. We're moving on to the next pack. So far, nothing really standing out. So, other than, well, I mean, the little punny stands out. But we're in a very weird thing. Okay, I think I know how to cut these now. Because I think for some of these packs, it's in the middle. So like certain ones, it's like in the back, certain one near the front. So you have to like always cut these cards a certain way. Of course, the code, a energy. I think for here you're supposed to go from the back and stop once you see a energy, and then you do it. Because I technically peeked at this one to figure it out. We got a Donphan, just a happy elephant. Here's one I'm probably going to keep because it looks like a little fire dance of Brixian. I love this generation. I love the Firefox. Just as being a Firefox browser user, seeing a Firefox like Pokemon made me fall in love. Got like a little low punny, just the standard, nothing fancy to it. A petal. I always wonder how to say it. Is it just petal, or is it petil? Because like, the spelling always like is what throws me off. A Sunkern. A Clink. Oh, hello, Peak. A NDD. Oh, we actually get to see a better look of it instead of like a top down. We can see it from the front. That is just like mega vibes right there. Look at that little happy smile greeting someone. A ball toy. Oh, we got another Morpeko. So this is where we get one of the rare cards. So there are some trainer cards which are fairly rare, which is like the Golden Star, and that is because it is a golden foil of a card. So it's the Leafy Camo Poncho with the gold and like crimson like little hollow right there, as you can see it. Look at everyone greeting themselves so nicely. Alright, we'll try it from the style I learned. Okay. 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 I think this is how you do it. Hopefully I did it right. No, another code card. Loving you, Matsuki. Thank you. It is of the Amori cast. It is too big for my desk. My desk is very tiny in space, and it actually hangs off, so it's actually kind of funny. A basic energy. A Palo Sand. So we got like a sandcastle Pokemon. Ooh, I like this. It's a Dragonair with like in the snow, which is funny because it has surf. So like surfing on ice. A Toxicroak again. Another Baneri. A Rotom. This is the cute design, Swablu. Got a nice little bird. I love the design of this. Like it's from like a rooftop, like a stone rooftop at night. The Murkrow design is so good. Now that's a cool design. Like it's not even a rare, like it's a common. You can see with the circle, but it's a cool background. Oh my god, the look on this face. This is so adorable looking. It is a Litten, but look at that face. Like that is She's just like, what did I do wrong? And you did nothing wrong. You did nothing wrong. You could have burned down the house and you did nothing wrong. Let's in. Ooh. We got the fungus, which would take a little green hollow. Now this is a actually technically rare, and it is technically not one of the big art cards, but still an art card because it holds a trainer in the background. So we have Frolas, and we have, I forget what her name is, but there's actually 3 or 4 cards in this box. They mentioned that like, hey, it's rare because the trainer is with the Pokemon because she's one of the key parts of this box. So you have her like right in the background, right there. Right, we only got 4 more packs to go. I've yet to see a Vulpix, not even a basic Vulpix. So I'm kind of a bit sad, but it's okay. We got some nice cards so far. Okay. All right. We got ourselves a nice little energy. A Jinx, actually. Oh, I thought it was Hovermon. It's just the background looks weird. Branded. We got another nice. We got the Volman for a nice Altaria with like the stars in the background, like the shooting stars. We got the code card. We got Rotom. I feel like we all feel this on a personal level. Dreepy, so we all feel that we all feel that Eepy, as they say. A dark type Zubat. A Billycamp, a nice little fish. A Hallelujah, the Lucha bird. Now, while we have the normal version, we have the little hollow of Dreepy, and we have the Frolas again. So I'm not gonna keep 2. So if someone does want like some of these rare cards, mention it to it. But I'm not gonna keep 2 Frolases. I'm gonna keep 1 because it has the trainer on it. But beyond that, I'm not gonna keep a second. Okay. Okay. I think I know how to cut this card down. All right. We got a basic energy. Again, this Jinx keeps popping up. A lot of these Jinxes. Tox Apex, we saw that. Professor Laventown. So that must be the new professor. Don't know much about. Mary Eni. Reminds me, actually, funny enough, I read a lot of Rumakun. She reminds me of a new character in Ruma in this like latest arc. Like she's like the same size and everything. Her hairstyles are very much the same thing. So that's actually kind of funny. Swaddle or Sandile, love it. This is like another I had to look closely because I looked at the background like that doesn't seem right. A Swirlix, but if you look closely, it's a knitted. Everything is knitted for that. It's another knitted like Pokemon. That's really cool. We got a Noibat. I love actually the new Bat Pokemon. A Togedemaru. So we got like one of the new little chunky like squirrel mouse Pokemon. Like it's supposed to be like a new, I guess like newer like looking version of like a Pikachu. Well, not like of Pikachu, but like a style of Pikachu. We have Armaldo, and then we have a slightly hollow furry sad girl trainer card. All right, 2 packs left. I think I'm striking out. That's fine. We have another box of different things, so we might get a bit lucky there. Right. Got another code. Basic energy. A Sunflora. Nice little Sunfire Pokemon. The Primordial Altar, whatever that's supposed to be. Probably primordial location in the game. We got Dedenne. We got the Electric Mouse, which are very popular. We got the Evolver of Noibat, which is Noivern, which is Wyvern Bat, which is a very nice, interesting twist to it. We got a Fungoose, a Sandy Gast. We got like one that looks like an alien here, which is LGM. Kind of gives that alien, from like the out like Midwest. A Murkrow. Again, Emolga. And then a Water Wilmer. I remember playing a mod for like one of the Pokemon games where what was it? They did like if Pokemon that follow you were at their actual size and the will were just like it's just so fucking big. It's just like a blimp following you. Well, I can tell you, we kind of got lucky. Not in the way I expected, but it's in an acceptable way because as soon as I open the deck, so I'll be happy with it. We got a nice little code card, Electric Energy. One of my favorite. I love the Fletchling Fletchling line. So Fletch Cinder, great. I love the Fletchling ones. We got ourselves a Dracloak. Is this supposed to be the evolvement of Dreepy? Wait a second. It is the evolvement of Dreepy. So I guess the whole thing's like it's loafing dragons. Lantern. And now I kind of went to the side just to see what the end, but we did get a normal Vulpix card, and they're just prancing about town like they own it. I love it. So I'm immediately keeping that, adding to my Vulpix collection. Actually very nice Ralts card of Ralts about on town. And you see like Ralts usually hides their eyes. So getting like one where you can see their eyes and happy smile, that's just really nice. That's really cute, adorable. Another Krognak. We got quite a few of them. Not of this kind, of this like art one, but quite a few of them overall tonight. Slosis. Another Glium. We got a Golbat. And now we didn't get one of the cards from Pokemon, but we did get a Chestnut V. So that's acceptable. But I technically did get a Vulpix in the deck, just not the Vulpix I wanted. Oh well. Now we do have another deck. Now this one is one of the supposed to be the premium collections. I have no idea what's in there. I think it's Paldean Fates. It's going to be the deck. It's one of the ones where it has like the big card in the middle, which is not like you can use in tournaments, but just giant collectibles. But I did get it because the cards that are in the front of the EX cards I do like. Oh, it's Paradox Rift cards. Okay. I don't remember if I like the Paradox Rift ones or not, but there's like some packs I saw. I think Paradox Rift was one of the ones where I looked at. I'm like, I don't care for this any other way. Okay. But I might get the another like Vulpix Elite Trainer box if I see it on sale again heavily. But we got the huge giant, and I'm talking about like this is the size of my hand, Lugia EX. So it's just made to look nice, giant collectible version of a card. I'm gonna keep it. I don't know where I'm gonna put it. Oh wow, I didn't realize there was a few cards here. Hold on. Okay. But some of the ones that you see in the front is a Suicune EX. I love the dogs. I love the legendary dogs. Drops in the Ocean, which is like a hollow border trainer card. A hollow old school style Mr. Mime. Like I know it's not like the Mr. Mime from old, but it has like the old setup of these cards. I'm gonna say you there. A Lugia EX. A Ho-Oh EX. A Scorching Charcoal. And the Sunseed. Now these technically don't have any like monetary value to them as like the other ones because they're like you see in front and center of these like decks. They're illustration cards, like they're not going to be worth anything because technically anyone can get these But I just got them because it looks nice. I also wanted to feel like if those other boxes did not turn out well, I came home with something, technically. And now we got a bunch more packs. This is going to be a really short stream because we're only 40 minutes in and we're halfway through. So I'm going to take a quick water break by drinking something. So I'm doing a lot of talking compared to normal. I see why people talk about like you have to get a bunch of packs if you want to do a large stream of it, like a few boxes. But I always want to knock a card opening stream off my like list of streams. I didn't think it would go too long, really. Thank you for the hydrate, so I'll pick up my drink again. Yes, Patty, you're first. So I'm going to spoil myself to see where I'm supposed to cut off. Okay, it looks like you're supposed to cut off 2, like the other ones. Okay. So technically I've seen it, but we got the code card, Bix Energy. We got me as a Pokemon, which is Trubbish. You know, it's a rubbish Pokemon. We got a Crustle. A nice looking Onix. Part of me hopes you get a Wooloo. I don't remember what Wooloo is. I don't think it's Paradox. I think it's before Paradox. We got interesting. Flittle. We got I remember the one generation. I forget what it is. It might be this. It's not Sword and Shield. I don't think it's Sword and Shield. But there's like 2 trainers depending on Ancient or not. And we got the Ancient trainer, which is Professor Seda. You can actually see Ancient in the top right corner there. Tsukino. A Tatsugiri, which is like the kind of like old, like a older art style. We got a Dondozo. We got a nice little Charcadet with like you can see the fire little hollow. A Vanilla Light with the water hollow, and a more Pico with going on in a food binge. You even see a little I'm hungry, which is the ability I'm in a hungry hurry. So maybe like you're supposed to get like it's a pack every couple of minutes. You're supposed to maybe like slow down and talk about like the prices or stuff like that. I see people do, but who knows? Got a little code. A basic energy. A Gibble, like a little happy giant mouth. Cupanpour. Ooh, this looks like an artwork piece in the background, like maybe a Picasso piece or something with Blitzel. I just like the whole background here. It's an art piece, like you kind of see in like a in some of like Van Gogh's works or such. Like it's a nice background. Bon Sweet. Who is this? What is this? Her outfit's all over the. So did he hit her? The outfit's all over the place. An oversized collar, belt, like a one-piece leather suit with like a half cape. I don't know what's going on here with Bella, but it's like the outfit's very very unique. Larry Donzozo. A Veluza. Oh, camera is doing that again. Oh shit. I picked up a card and one behind me just froze. Pokemon. Oh, her. What does that mean, Sakusan? Oh, her. We got a Minim. I just love this. He's like scorching the leaves around him. Oh, the camera. I got too close to the camera again. But I love he's just like scorching the leaves right there. I think I'm gonna go to the other. Oh fuck! Which card do I show first? Um, um, um. Okay. We'll do the Pokemon because technically the other card's much rarer, and I did not expect to get that. So this is actually a good pack here. We got ourselves a Palkia. It's technically just rare because it's not a VMAX or anything, but it's still a fucking legendary. You don't get usually a legendaries too often. So like, you beat her up with a fish. What the fuck does that mean? You beat her up with a fish. But the other card is, I hope the camera focuses so low. Rika. I'm just gonna try closing this and then like reopening and do it from here. Oh, it's an art piece card, and I'm so mad that it's not it's focusing. Maybe I should move my hand back. But it's just a nice little like stroll for the town art piece card. I like it. Oh, now it's like focusing back, so I can. So. There we go. Everyone can see it better now. Really nice card. That's why I was talking about like art piece cards. There's like a lot of cards now, especially in like the few recent boxes, like last 2 years, 3 years. They have art piece cards where it just looks like it takes it like straight from the anime, like that level of like artwork to it. They're technically the rarest cards I think in the deck. You have like a lot of them which are of Pokemon, so it's like the trainer and their thing. Like I have one of Leon, like playing with his Charizard. There's other ones where it's just a trainer like that. So like that surprised me because I was like, oh, I should show this last. Then I pulled then I look at the card behind it's Palkia. I'm like, oh, do I show them the legendary first or do I show them the artwork card first? Technically, I'm not making money with a lot of these cards, possibly. The Rika, though, is nice. I think like the VMAX cards are ones that like really get people. We got in. Oh, I should clear these. The Minimum, though, I think. Ooh, the Minimum is really adorable, though. I think you guys can see it a bit better now. He's just like scorching the feather. He's scorching the leaves around him. But again, their code card. Basic energy. A Wiglet, which I think is one of the worst designs that Pokemon ever did. Technically, I think the worst is that they did was the 1000th Pokemon. I think it's the stupidest thing ever. A Skowovit. Squirrel stuffing its cheeks. A Palpitoad. Here we go. It is not a Wooloo Maya, but it's probably just as close. It's a Zigzagoon. The Pokemon that carried all the HMs. We all did it. Don't act like you didn't. If you played the generation with Zigzagoon, we all kept Zigzagoon because it had ability, it picked up items, we loved it, and we put all our HMs on it. It was our HM slave. We all know it. Don't lie. Skarmory. A Rug Trio. A Darmanitan. Never really liked the style of it. It's supposed to be like a base off the, I think it's called the Darumo like thing. Never really liked it. Oh, we actually finally got the Evolve More Target edit, which is Arm Rogue. It's like a little nice, like almost like Power Rangers in a way. A Gumshoos, which is supposed to be the new version of like not Zigzagoon. Well, actually, maybe a Zigzagoon. It's like a mongoose. And then, oh god, what is this? Palafin, which, yeah, I don't like the design. Daruma dolls, yeah. I never liked Daruma dolls, like, but I do see them used in, like, I think it's because of red light, green light. A lot of horror mangas and animes, they use Daruma dolls for like red light, green light games all the time. I don't know who did it first, probably Junjo Ito. But I remember like as the Death God Dictates and a few others, they always did it like that. Alright. We got another code card. Psychic Energy. Oh, a familiar one, which is... Oh, these are a mix of Scarlet and Violet and Paradox Rift cards and other cards. I was like, these cards feel familiar. Clauncher. Skiddo. Waxley. Yeah, a bunch of cards we've seen before. Skowovit. These are all cards we've seen. Sandaconda. Katie. Oh, finally something different. We got, what's it called? Stonehenge as a Pokemon, which is Stonejourner, which is literally just Stonehenge. Yeah, stuff we've seen start before. Skyraptor with the nice little hollow to it. And then Palmoot, which has the... I think we got this one already, which is the border hollow. I only wished I got the both picks, but we got some other stuff that's really just as good. You know, another code. Basic RNG. A Rotom again. I believe we got this one. I remember getting like one or two different Rotoms, and I think we got this Rotom. A Palpad. I always enjoyed this. It was Fabe or Fabe or BB, but it's the flower Pokemons. I always enjoyed the flower Pokemons. I never used them in my teams, but I always found them really cute. Toxel, which I actually love Toxel. I know the design is not for everyone, but I always found them kind of funny in a adorable way. Crocodile, which feels like it should be in a Donkey Kong 64 game. Maybe actually they got the design idea from that. As the was it Cool? Was his name? They're so precious. A Rocky Helmet. A Mabostiff. I guess it's supposed to be a play on Mastiff. Mabistiff. It's a giant dog. It's literally a Mastiff dog. Switch with the hollow. I'm gonna put this last because I think it's better than this little Professor Research hollow. But look at the background for this. It's Scatterbug, but the background is just of like a old style village, and to me that's just worth it right there. Is that little background? Like it looks like Scatterbug is just so amazed, like this is his first time being there. He's just so like wide eyed, like oh my god, this is a new location. This is great. Alright, it was just clearing some notifications. Okay. That's a lot of Poke cards. It is a lot of Poke cards. I got a lot of them on sale. And like my store had a sale on Pokemon cards, and I saw a bunch on sale on TikTok. I probably won't do them as often. I'll probably do them like every so often. I'll do card openings. Like I said, Jesus, if anyone wants some of the cards that I haven't like, unless I like desperately want them, I'll like mail them out to people, probably with like a postcard or something. But I like collecting cards casually. Eventually, I want to do Digimon, but Digimon doesn't do huge boxes like other people do. And I just love collecting cards casually, not as crazy other people do, because I like the artworks. Basic Energy, of course. Ooh, I like the little design of like running through town of Vipard. Do up to some mischief probably. A Wimpod, which is probably me, just a huge giant Wimpod. That kid. I think that's always you can tell people like what which what starter they were. You ask people like what of the kids they had, which was like like Magmar kid version of like kid version. You like kind of figure out which one they were, and you could tell a lot by them. Tinkatuff, which oh my god, Tinkatuff is like took the like Pokemon World by storm, and I don't blame him. It's a small Pokemon with a giant bloody hammer. Mean Shao, which I really love. I always love the like kung fu style that I seem to have. We got a normal trainer Rika, so I am actually gonna go grab it so we can get a comparison because I like the little difference. So we have the what normal like Rika on the job looks like, and we have what Rika around town looks like. A a Gorgist. So it's a like a spooky jack o' lantern. It's literally jack o' lantern. We got like a little hollow medical energy. Got a counter catcher hollow, and then we got a little border hollow of Gargankle. Nothing too elaborate. All right, now we're getting ready for the next pack. Just took a second to. Yes, I see something I like immediately as soon as I open the pack. It's not the thing I was looking for, but it's a close second prize. We got the code card, base energy. We got a different Vulpix, but still a Vulpix nonetheless. I love Vulpixes, so that's immediately go inside. Got a nice little Froakie. He's just, like a Natu, just like sitting on a lily pad, looking off into this space. A Dromuka, which I don't really care too much about. Buizel. I don't know if we had this style one, but I like the like swimming. I always like the like swimming cards when it comes to the Pokemon. A Slazzle, which is looking very sinister like it looks exactly like a bad guy. Lycanroc, which is supposed to be a werewolf like Pokemon. It's Rockruff. I think the difference between like the Rockruff evolutions if you did it at day or night, and this is Lycanroc is the one you do it at night. Which is the best ever. So fluffy and watery. You're right. We got a Probopass. And we know you like otters. We got a slightly hollow Lechonk. Looks so pleased to be here. Got a slightly. We got a lot of Charcadets over different artwork ones, but hollow one of it, and a border hollow of Scovillain, which it's really to its name. Lechonk is Epo. My mind immediately went to Epo the Boxer, and I was like, "You're not wrong. You're not wrong." Epo the Boxer is like a crybaby, but he's so good. Right, of course, another code card, basic RNG. Oh, this is very sweet and cute. Got a Togepi playing in the flowers. I love that. It's a psychic type, which I didn't expect, but I guess because there's not a fairy type Pokemon card yet, and a lot of the fairy types tend to be like Gardevoir tends to be a psychic type in anyway. We got Bonsly, so we're keeping up the baby theme. Dolive. Oh, this so far this pack seems to be like the cute Pokemon pack because we got another cute little flower, and then immediately behind is Timpole, which is a very adorable little adorable one. You got Flamingo. Yeah, even the tough looking Pokemon, they're like cute artwork styles. Cause like we got Bronzong, and look, it just looks cheese to be here. Beartic. Oh, I am going to cut this to the back possibly because it looks so good. Oh. Well, the last three are actually really cool, so I'm trying to decide the order. There was a slightly hollow Pokemon. I'm like, oh, I'm saving this for the back because it's just so cute. It's so cute. Then I immediately cut to the back, and I was like, oh, that's a EX card. So we'll do it like this. we got how do you say it? Lunatone. I always enjoy it. The slightly hollow. But then we got this is the card I was immediately gonna cut to the back at first is a Togetic. So Togepi's involvement, and it's just so happy looking. It's just among the flowers, little blooming flowers and petals. It's just such a happy Pokemon right there. Like this was the cute pack. And then we got the Vespi Queen EX. Really cool looking. It's funny. You got all the cute Pokemon, and you immediately get to the last Pokemon, and it's a badass looking Vespi Queen. Like that's to me is kind of funny. I'm like, oh, cute Pokemon, and then you get to the end, and there's a really nice EX card. All right, we're getting down to two last packs, so it's gonna be a short hour stream. But you know what? I opened a lot of Pokemon cards. I think I might stockpile them next time. Get like a lot of the boxes cheap, and like once I get like maybe like 10 boxes, do a much longer stream of it. But oh yeah, she's taking care of the kids. That's an amazing way to put it for that pack. Another energy card, or not energy card, code card, but energy card's right there. Another Charcadet. Another Lechonk, but a different stance, and he looks so happy. Like everything's going right. A Starly. It looks like almost like a clay animation. It doesn't actually look like a lot of the different designs. 10 boxes, my goodness. Yeah, maybe because 10 boxes come, I think, with like 7 packs. I think tonight was 27 packs because it was 6 loose packs, and then the one box that came with Luke, it was like 11 packs or 10 packs, and then I think the elite boxes come with 10 packs, so I might just like stockpile packs and then just do it then. Just because like it just goes through quick. I don't know if I might want to do like short streams with it, just so it's easier just to do and just knock out of the way, or just like stockpile them, and then once I get to a lot, then do a huge like 2-hour stream of like doing 10 boxes and be like, okay, this is what we're doing. I mean, if I stockpile boxes, I might have a better chance of getting the Vulpix cards. Who knows? We got Tarantula. Oh, we got the basic version. We got this before. Staraptor, Electric Generator, Bug Trio. Oh, I need to actually go back because I have the normal one of this, but we got a slightly hollow Lucario. We got this Lucario earlier, but as the non-hollow one, so I should go back and look. That card dropped. We got Mastiff as a slightly hollow. And then we got the border hollow of Skeledirge, which looks like a fucking Digimon, really. It looks like it's supposed to be like a Digimon, like robot, and I love it. Lucario, I like the Marisua Pokemon. Is like the Marisua Pokemon? No. That's more of like a Darkrai. Woke Trio is a new version of Duck Trio because it's like they do different like region style of Pokemon. I would say it's actually Darkrai. Darkrai literally is like invincible technically. It's technically a semi-legendary, and they're like like they can just go invisible, phase through everything. I would say it's more Darkrai is like the Marisua Pokemon. Just in my personal opinion. But I'm also biased to Lucario. Lucario is one of my favorite Pokemon. There's only a few. There's maybe if I wasn't a big Vulpix and like Ninetales person, um, Lucario would be my favorite Pokemon. I'm gonna switch these two. Got the code card, the energy. We got a Surskit. I'm actually fond of this Pokemon. I just like the design of it. A a Numel with like the little nice wooden note in the back. I love this because it's so goofy. A Graveyard. It's a literally like a ghost dog in a way, and I love it. But a Tinamo, nice. I love this just because the background with it. But we got ourselves a Charmeleon with like a snow background, snowy town background. A Excadil. Ooh, it's a very simple background, but still I like it. It's Pidgeotto with like resting on a tree branch and everything. Sunny day in the forest. Combi with like the slightly hollow. Uh, Chat, you're gonna find this as hilarious, actually. So we got a slightly hollow Tindamo. So, I'm gonna go back and find a card for you guys because I think you'll find it a bit hilarious. Oh, hurry! I need to find it for the chat. I made a huge mistake, but don't worry, we're fixing it. Okay, so we got the Vespi Queen EX a bit earlier. I'm gonna get rid of this. No, it's not something I'm up to something, but it hold it with me here because I think you get like a slight hot to it. So we got the Vespi Queen EX. It's, you might not see it, but it's 2-star. 2-star black. So star black means very rare. And then gold 2-star black is like an even rarer version of that card, right? So let's say, I'm just making up numbers here, but just stick with me to give an idea. Let's say out of every 1,000 packs, there's the 2-star, right? And then of every 1,000 of those 2-stars, there's the 2-star gold, right? We have the Vespi Queen EX 2 gold star. Hopefully you can see it right down there. I'm trying to do it in a way without. But we got the even rare version of Vespi Queen EX, which I find hilarious. Of all the Pokemon to get, of the rare versions, we got the Vespi Queens. So we got the nice little artwork style. It's all hollow. A Vespi Queen. So it seems today's theme, if anything, we didn't get the Vulpix, but the Queens saved us tonight. The Queen saved us. That's the motto tonight, chat. That's all we need to remember is the Queen saved us. God saved the Queen, ironically. And now our last pack for the night. So it's been a short night, so I probably might stockpile or not. Who knows? But the Vespi Queen will end us on a really great note. Even if we get nothing in this pack, the Vespi Queens duo is just great. Like, code card. We got a basic energy. A not two, or need two. I always love just this. This Evolvement I didn't like as much, but I always love this little bird. Ooh, I like the design of this. Proline. It's just like almost has like a little mocking smile sitting on the bank at night. Like the design of that card. Mean Fu. Or Mindfo. Okay. I don't know what that is. Fairy Seed. It's a ancient version of a card. Slitherring. Some of the cards will have like ancient versions. That's like the whole thing in Paradox Rift is like there's ancient versions. So we have the ancient version of Slitherwing. We have a technical machine of de-evolution. Explode. We have earlier we got Elekid. We got the slightly hollow Elekid. Oh, um, we got the slightly hollow version. So we are ending on a EX note. Nothing too rare or anything, but still we're ending on a nice EX. We got the Sarina EX. Almost looks like it's glistening diamonds and such. And that's a better EX. Um, yeah, so that is the last pack. We went for like 27 packs. I think really, um, I might like stockpile a few boxes and do it that way. Um, I definitely probably have the. I really love the Vulpix box, so I'm probably gonna stockpile boxes of that just because, like, yeah, I know people are like, oh, there's not rare cards for those that people want anymore. I don't want that. I just want the Vulpixes really. Even though I could just buy them individually online, it's there's just a nice feeling of like pulling them, if that makes sense. I'm gonna go through because the elite boxes come with a page thing, so I'm gonna just like go to them just so you guys can see like why I want them. But I enjoy collecting cards just because like it's just a nice feeling when you pull the right card that you want. Okay, yeah, I hope it doesn't. But like, I have to back it up here. But like, there's these two Vulpix I want. Yep, it's not doing great because it's trying to focus. But there's two Vulpix cards I want. Like, I just love the Alone cards so much. Alright, there might be a better picture in this pack. Because they talk about them like right away. Yep, that picture's not much better. And then the other one is right there. They're like the face of the card. I don't think they're the rarest, but they're just like they're on there. Yeah. So so we see like it was about hour 15 minutes of like 27 packs. Um, not too bad, not too bad at all. So I might because it like 10 packs a box. I might just like stockpile 5 boxes over time and then do it that way because that'd be like 50 packs. Would give us like a 2.5 hour stream. But it was also nice just because I worked tonight. I know me and Pete wanted to rest our voices a bit, so I don't think Pete's streaming just yet. So we'll definitely raid out. Thank y'all for joining me. There's like a bucket list I have of streams I wanted to do, and one of the bucket list streams I wanted to do was opening card packs. I just love opening cards. So that was like something I always wanted to knock off. Like Espresso Hour was something I always wanted to do. Random small games I always wanted to do. Some horror games, and this was just something I wanted to do so bad. Just be like, I can be like, I did it. I did it finally. So we're going to raid out and see who is online. Oh, I see Cloud is streaming. So we'll go raid over to Cloud. I should not put that there because my... I'll just close that. Just so I don't accidentally reveal myself. Trying to set my stuff back up to normal. Uniforms ain't the same as ecologically similar Pokemon. I think they're drawing Iruma characters, so we're gonna go. Yes, they are. So we're gonna go raid over there. If we need a raid message, just say God save the Queen, and just before Queen put Pokemon in parentheses or Vespi, whichever you prefer. So we could just do a God save the Vespi Queen. Just like that. We'll just say that. That's our raid message, just so people know what happened. So we can just be like, that's our raid message for tonight. We'll just say, God save the Vespi Queen. Because they literally say everything. We got the cutest card pack with Vespi Queen being at the end, being a badass, protecting the kids, and then we pulled the even rare version of Vespi Queen EX. So Vespi Queen, that's gonna be the motto tonight. We didn't get the low volt picks, but God save the Vespi Queen. So let's all go right over it now.